Hey, what's going on, everybody? P2oM. Put two on me. Two is one, and one is none. Remember that if you're working hard as an athlete. Couple of things, few things on the board today for the NBA. It really is all about the NBA right now, as far as them being in the middle of the playoffs and series, and we had a couple of exciting games. So I do have a couple of questions that I want to pose to the viewing audience this morning when it comes to CP3, the reintroduction of him to OKC. Where do we go from here with him? There were some plans that were in effect, like prior to him putting on a clinic, basically. And don't mind me, I'm here. So, if I'm not here constantly, forgive me, but I'm constantly looking and seeing what's going on. So let's get the business out of the way first. Of course, P2oM on the Facebook. You want to make sure that you like that page. Liking that page simply will just notify you when I post anything. And that can be anything from, like I said, baseball, basketball, football. We're all sports. We're all sports. So, but the love of me is basketball, of course. So, but if you like that page, you'll get notifications, updates. If you happen to miss an event, sporting event, Tour de France is going on right now. So I got some Tour de France things going on there. If you're a cycling type person, of course, hockey playoffs going on. But anyway, P2oM.com. And then we have the website, which is Put2onme.com. Just the number 2. So it's Put2onme.com. Go there and subscribe. There are new videos there. I'm always posting videos of other athletes, either putting on clinics, or they may be explaining how to do certain workouts and to stay in shape, or exercises, or whatever it may be. Exciting videos, documentaries on certain athletes, or whatever it may be. So you want to definitely subscribe there so you can get the notifications for that. You want to also subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's just simply go search Put Two on Me. You'll see it there. You'll see the shirts. You'll see the logos. Make sure you subscribe to that channel as well. And we also have 5 new designs that we have came out with for the merchandise. Once again, this is just a sports platform. We promote anything sports related, anything health related, anything that's going to make an athlete a better athlete, whether male, female, boy, girl, whatever it is, we want to be able to promote it. We want to be able to brag on you. We want to interview those that are working hard, no matter the level you're on. If you have a direction, I met a guy who does push-ups, and he does these incredible push-ups. So he's supposed to be sending me a video. So hopefully he gets that to me soon. And on that note, if you have a video, get it to info@put2onme.com. That's info Put2onme.com. I believe that is all the, let me get my tea right. And also too, this tea right here, phenomenal. You need that in your life right there. You need some of this in your life. That's good stuff right there. So a lot of stuff to cover right now. Not really a lot. Let's go a little dab of, honey. All right, let's put that over here though. Get that out of the way. I might get crazy talking about all of these exciting moments in the game. So last night, let's set it off with Miami and Milwaukee. Exciting game. I think that game basically came down to officiating. If the officials don't call that call on the Greek Freak, closing out, hand on the side, did that hand on the side really alter Jimmy Butler? I don't know, but young players, when you close out, you want to close out properly, making sure that you're not putting yourself in a situation where the referee can make a call on you like that. You know what I'm saying? So that was just a bad decision on the Greek Freak. I'll get into his numbers in a minute, but I definitely want to highlight, once again, Jimmy Butler. And if you go to the website, I actually posted a workout video of Jimmy Butler, and I put a young man through this workout yesterday. Jimmy Butler's workout was incredible. So I like Jimmy Butler, JB. We'll get into his numbers in a minute as well. But I want to point out, and for those who don't know, Miami Heat won that game 116-114, and Miami leads that series 2-1. So I mean, everybody had good numbers, Everybody had good numbers, so it wasn't like people were playing poorly. Everyone was playing really good. So let's just break down some numbers. So once again, Miami Heat 116, Bucks 114. Miami does lead that series 2-1 now. The Dragonator from Miami, who leads the point, 23 points, 8 for 18 from the field, 3 for 4 from the free throw line. The stats that I'm pointing out are huge stats. These are the stats that sometimes go under the radar. Now we got Robinson's story, and if you like the Facebook page, you'll see I posted a Wikipedia about his road, about him going D3, and then his road, his story, his own path. And as a young player, Robinson is playing some of the best basketball in the NBA as far as being in the bubble in that scenario of play right now. So Duncan, 13 points. 3 for 8 from the 3-point, and 2 for 3 from the free throw. So free throws were crucial. Now we have Bam Bam from Kentucky. Now his story is a little bit different. He didn't even think he was even good enough to even make it to the league. So he talked with his coach, and coach was like, "Listen, go ahead and try out. I mean, it can't hurt anything." So he is a huge piece to this Miami Heat team. I think that he is almost like the center, the foundation. Yeah, he's a power forward, but I feel like he's like the glue. He hustles. His numbers were phenomenal last night. For somebody who didn't even think they even could do it. I'm saying? Now you're in the playoffs. Your team is up 2-1 in the series, so looking to advance. So Bam had 4 for 8 from the field, 7 for 8 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds. 6 of those rebounds were defensive rebounds. 15 points altogether and 3 assists for a power forward. Those numbers are great. So, what do you think? You tell me. I think that he plays hard. He goes hard. He's underrated. And, he's still young. He's still making his way through the growth road of the NBA. But I feel like he's, once again, he's getting playoff experience right now. So good job to you, Bam. Hats off. Now, like I said, both teams really played well. There was no team that didn't play well. I feel like Milwaukee had some great numbers. I feel like Milwaukee had really good numbers. Actually, Lopez, I gotta shout him out first. And like I said, you know what? Let's do this. Let's look at Jimmy Butler, because I did say that I was going to throw his numbers out there, so I didn't write them down, but they're here. He was 7 for 8 from the free throw line. 3 for 8 from the field, attempted 2 3-pointers, missed those both, but he did have 6 assists and 13 points. So Jimmy Butler is one of those players that, real slasher. Whenever he goes to the hole, he gets to where he needs to go. Unless someone's playing super tight D, Jimmy Butler is very strong, and definitely one of those players that you want to have on your team. So shout out to Jimmy Butler as well. So back to Lopez. Now, Lopez, 5 for 8 from the field. Excellent for a big man. To me, he turned himself into a shooter. If you don't believe me, he was 3 for 5 from the 3-point range. He had 5 defensive rebounds, 16 points overall. Great job. Great job. Great job. I love Bledsoe. Bledsoe, 3 for 3 from the free throw line, 6 defensive rebounds, 16 points. 6 for 14 from the field, and 1 for 1 from the 3-pointer. Middleton, 23 points. Middleton hit some key free throws down the line. 11 for 12 from the free throw line, 23 points, like I mentioned. 6 defensive rebounds, 6 for 15 from the field. So, honestly, to me, that series can go either way. That series could go either way. Like I said, I believe it came down to officiating last night with that series. Yes, Miami Heat right now was up 2-1. We can't forget about the Greek Freak numbers. Let's look at the Greek Freaks numbers really quick here. The Greek 10 for 18 from the field, 9 for 13 from the free throw line, 14 rebounds, 10 of those defensive rebounds, 29 points overall. So that series can go either way. So I don't know. I feel like Miami might be the better team because they have shooters. They have really good shooters. So we'll see. We'll see where that goes. But I want to wrap this up by simply posing a couple of questions. I'm not going to get into too many stats with the Thunder and Houston game, but I think what more importantly needs to be said is CP3. The reintroduction of CP3, did that alter the roadmap for OKC? They were supposed to hold an off-season fire sale, which basically means, looking to trade Chris Paul, looking to get rid of him. They probably felt like he was a little older. I felt like he was older. I felt like Chris Paul was done. I made a video saying, hey, listen, I apologize because I have to stand corrected. Definitely CP3, reincarnated. The reintroduction definitely altered the roadmap for OKC. Chris Paul, he orchestrated one of the league's biggest surprises, the biggest surprise in the league. Chris Paul, he came out fired up. He led them to a 102, a loss, but he led them, man, to a game 7, 102 to 104. Houston got it, of course. James Harden had a huge block on Dort. I feel like Dort panicked. Dort tried to throw that ball off of James Harden. Didn't really need to. Could have just re-established himself and then shot that 3-pointer. But he I don't know, experience. I guess experience is one of the biggest teachers in this league. So Houston wins that series 4-3. So what do you feel about Chris Paul? What do you feel that what is his next move? Do they build around him? Is he like, did he have his last run? Should they bring him back and say, hey, listen, I'm going to build this team. Team look good, a lot of young players. Adams, I love Adams. Matter of fact, let's look at Adams' numbers really quick here. Let's see if I can pull up Adams' numbers. Give me 1 second here. Let's jump back to. Let's see if we can get Adams' numbers really quick here. I like Adams. I think Adams is one of those players where he does what he needs to do. If that makes sense, he does what he needs to do. And when it comes to rebounding, yeah, he made a couple of turnovers where I was like, man, why did he do that? And even the last pass, I believe it tried to go to Adams, but obviously they clamped down on him and they put him in a bad situation where, he was unable to get that pass. So Adams had, let me see, I like Dort. I like this team. I think this team can go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I just, I like CP3. He definitely was phenomenal during this series. 19 points, Adams had 10 points, 4 for 6 from the field, 2 for 3 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds. 5 of those rebounds were defensive rebounds. 10 points altogether. So Gallinari, I don't know, man. I feel like he needs to go. Adams, Paul. You keep Dort. Build around him. Dort did a phenomenal job on James Harden. And even coming into this series, people said that they came in with even records, but everyone said that Houston was going to sweep or run through OKC. Houston just has the better pieces, supposedly, just has the better pieces. You know what I'm saying? You got Green, you got Rivers, Westbrook, Covington, Tucker, Gordon, Harden, Westbrook. Come on, man. Them players, that's supposed to be the better team. So I don't know, but what I do know is that you need to make sure that you like P2oM.com on the Facebook. And once again, Twitter and Instagram is at @put2on_me. And stay connected. Leave some comments on this video. Let me know what you think. And enjoy your day. Make sure you get your tea inside you. It's all good, man. 2 is 1, 1 is none.